Guys, trade recap. Welcome to another trade recap. And guess what, guys? Guess what we did today? We hit 2 full TP trades. It is only Wednesday, and we have hit 5 full TP, 5 full TP trades this week. Tel's 3-minute model is undefeated, and you can learn it in the 0 to a funded trade fucking series path on my YouTube channel that I started yesterday. Episode 2 is coming out right after this. But guys, trade recap today. This shit, oh my god, we've been going crazy, guys. Just absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's replay over to market open at 9:30. As always, we'll hop on the 3-minute time frame. Guys, my strat this week has been going fucking ballistic. If you're interested in learning it, I have a in-depth video on it on my channel. I posted about a month ago. It's one of the most viewed videos on my channel, so go check it out if you're interested. And also, if you could, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. It would really mean a lot to me and help me out a ton. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Market opens at this red line right here, 3-minute time frame. Currently having a bullish sentiment, just because it looks like we wanted to rip up above these highs, but anything goes at market open. We end up dumping. I kind of flip back to a bearish bias right here. One thing I do keep in mind, I've been talking about, is intraday levels. Not really intraday since this was pre-market, but just supply, my basic knowledge of supply and demand zones, I have kept just in the back of my mind as something to, maybe, just keep in mind when I'm looking for a trade. Anyway, first setup actually presented itself right here. So we had our pullback candle right here. Now, I used to wait for 9:45 to take a trade, but today, or now with this strat, I don't do that anymore. So we couldn't get set up right off of open. So we closed below here, wicked all the way down here, held that low, yes, but we gave it one more candle to see what happened. We retested this zone. We actually ended up getting filled on this candle right here. Or, sorry, no, not filled on this candle right here. We waited, so this candle I did not take the entry off of. This candle was basically my confirmation candle right here, right? We retapped into that zone. I wanted to see a strong close. So just the fact that we won, came all the way back up into this area, had this huge rejection out, almost 40-point top wick. Look at that close, very, very bearish. Set a limit order to get filled right here. That's about a 12-point pullback. That's perfectly fine. Put my SL at this high. So I set up my Fibonacci retracement tool like so. Set a limit order, got filled on the next candle right here. Take profit 1 and take profit 2. Or, why am I fucking tripping? Oh, I had my position tool set up wrong. There we go. That's right. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, boom. Full take profit hits right there for 65 points. We literally get filled, hit take profit 1 and 2 on the same fucking candle. If we look at the 1 minute, look, we literally got filled right here on the 1 minute. Look at that fill, bro. First take profit hits right there. Boom. 2-minute trade, 65-point take profit. 65 points take profit. If you were sized properly, you should have been in that trade with between 3 or 4 micros. I personally was in it with 4, and I think we made around around $400 on that. Amazing trade. Amazing trade. A+. 3-minute time frame. Here's our pullback. We wick below it. Strong close below. But that I didn't like this big of a bottom wick right here. So I waited for another candle. Retest this zone. Look at that close out of that area. Not only is that a perfect 3-minute model setup, but we reject out of this zone. Also, if we zoom out, we're obviously in a big downtrend on the higher time frame. Guys, we set a limit order right here, get filled 65 points in 2 minutes. Full take profit. Like, guys, it really can be that simple. I'm telling you guys, stop overcomplicating things is going to be your downfall. For me, it was I would overcomplicate everything. I would try to play against the trend. I would try to catch the absolute highs and lows instead of just trying to, it's a lot easier to catch, a short setup in this than to try to catch this long. Play with the trend. Keep in mind your basic knowledge of supply and your demand zones. And guys, I mean, just look at that. This might have been the greatest setup I ever seen, to be honest. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, wow, this was literally perfect. Also, if you watch my trade recap yesterday, what do you notice? I talked about yesterday how the same thing I've been doing kind of without even realizing was taking this setup. Yesterday, we had an initial move up as soon as market opened, a move back down, and then an expansionary move to the upside. The day before that, I also took a trade off that. The day before that, at open, initial move up. This is on the 1 minute time frame, by the way. Come down, expansionary move to the upside. On the flip side, today, what happened? Now, I literally kept this in mind, and I also kept this zone drawn out. Market opens, initial move down. We retest back up. What happens next? Expansionary move down. Guys, the market is a game of repetition and patterns, okay? You will start to notice certain things like this. And I noticed that actually the last 3 days, I've pretty much taken this exact setup. Yes, it also aligned with my 3-minute model, but I've also pretty much taken the same exact setup every single day this weekend. They've all paid, which is amazing. Anyway, that was that first trade. Let's keep going. Still looking for... yeah, you could have actually taken shorts right here. Reason that we didn't was because there was high impact 10 a.m. news. So this setup presented itself. You would have got filled at 9:54, which is 6 minutes away from news. So could have stayed away from that one. If you took it though, you actually would have got filled and hit full take profit. So, you know, just for the record, I guess you would have hit full take profit there, but high impact news was coming out right in a couple minutes. So probably would have just been smart to sit that one out, because you really don't want to be in any trades while high impact news comes out. Anyway, second trade happened right here. Okay, so obviously right here, we are bullish once we get above this area right here. Okay, bang, we flip bullish. There's our pullback candle. Now we want to see one of the next two candles at least wick above there and have a strong close. First candle does. Okay, perfect. We set a limit order for right there. Let's see if we get filled on the next candle. Bang, order filled right there. We're in. Delete this real quick. Stop loss is right here at this low. Take profit 1's at that green line. Take profit 2's at that blue line. Boom. Take profit 1 hits. Move stops to break even. Boom. Take profit 2 hits. Full take profit. Full take profit fucking hits, bro. Full take profit fucking hits, bro. Guys, trading is fucking easy, bro. Stop making it. Stop trying to look for a fucking sweep of your ball sack and a break of your structure to do all this crazy shit. Steph also took longs here too, and I'm pretty sure he just took it off the 1 minute. But this is just a clear, obvious uptrend where you really could have filled at any time if you're a smaller time frame trader. Really at any of these, you know, when we're in a very clean price action uptrend, it's up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways, up, sideways. Maybe a little bit of a pullback, but you know, your goal is to basically try to enter as soon as you see one of these sideways or kind of consolidation movements in hopes that you can you know, just ride the trend, ride the wave. Pretty much the reason I believe my 3-minute strat works so well is because it is pretty much just playing with the trend and waiting for confirmation in your desired direction to play. If you look at right here, exactly where we took our entry, like this, if we look at it on the 1 minute, what can we see? We're in a clean uptrend, right? We had a pretty strong intraday level right here. We break above it, kind of retest, boom, pop back up. Little bit of a pullback, boom. I pretty much take my entry at the confirmation that we are going, it looks like price wants to make its next leg up. And I'm just playing with this uptrend. All I'm doing is just playing with this uptrend. You know, that's, I'm like at a loss. I just don't know what to say. It's that simple, guys. Full take profit hits. If you're interested in learning more about this model, once again, video is on my page. Also, second episode of the Zero to Fund series I'm recording right after this and going to be dropping later today. It's going to be more in-depth. We're going to actually be on the charts. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Really help me out a lot. I'm trying to go crazy on YouTube and just help you guys out. I've been going crazy trading. This is my best month ever trading, and this is... this week has actually been my best week in a minute since, you know, maybe 2 months ago or so. And it's just crazy, bro. It is fucking crazy. I've taken 5 payouts this month. I'm actually going to request one later today because I actually just secured another one on my Apex account today. I only have one Apex account, unfortunately, because I'm trying to, my main firm is Top Step. But still secured an Apex account today. That's my 5th payout this month. It's fucking crazy. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in episode 2 of the Zero to a Funded. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Don't miss it later.